Hey, beautiful TikTok family. How's everybody doing? I've got my Paris tea from Dutch Brothers, and I'm just wanting to come on here and give you guys some readings. How is everyone? For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Julie, and I am a psychic medium. And I just wanted to come on here and give some messages. And first, I just kind of wanted to talk today about something that I've been doing, and that is to come on here and record these for YouTube. So if you're staying, I'm announcing that I am recording these for YouTube, and if you want, I can replay it over there for anybody who's interested, and then hopefully that will help. I'm hoping the fan isn't interfering with the microphone. Can you guys comment below if you can hear me okay? I have to have a fan on today because it's hot here. I'm in Oregon and we're going through a heat wave. Can you guys comment below? Hi, sunshine. Can you guys comment below, like where you're from? I want to see where everybody's coming from. Yep, you can hear me. Thank you. Oh, I look stunning. Thank you. To be honest with you, I was having kind of a funky day, so I really appreciate that. I was just going to wear, do you guys ever go through these phases where you wear like just all black or dark colors? And I don't know if you can see this, but my friend has a shop called Bombshell. It's in Campbell, California. When I lived there, I bought this top from her. So I'm just gonna have this. So somebody's from California, also Oregon, Yorkshire, England, Auburn, New York. Wow, that's amazing. Oh, you just moved to Arizona. So you're just moved from Arizona. So you're out of the heat, sweetie. I'm so glad. Well, some of you know that I'm a psychic medium, and I come on here to give readings to people whose hearts may be hurting. And we just had Father's Day. Normally, I take a $20 donation. If you guys can afford that, that's great because it allows me to come on here. And we've got Brooklyn, New York, Texas. Shout out to you guys. And I kind of start doing these readings for people, and I do take donations because if you guys are able to do that, then that allows me to come over here to TikTok more often instead of doing private readings, which I do. But if any of you are interested in a private reading, just know I do those too, because somebody was asking the other day. You can just go to Peace-Serenity and I can schedule a reading for you. And how do you pay? If I pick on you to do a reading, that's the way it works. Some psychics can just have you pay when they do live readings, and then they can give you a reading. I think Danielle, you asked. But if I pick your name, what happens is I will see your name highlighted, like whoever needs the most healing or the most healing message. That's the way it works for me in a group. And so, oh, thank you, Bethany. And so if I pick you today for a reading, hi Aurora, and you want to accept that reading, I would accept a donation on Venmo, and it's Julie-Dart, D-A-R-T, Julie-Dart. Hi Aurora, thank you for that. And you can send gifts through TikTok. I just don't think they pay their people enough. So I prefer Venmo, or you can do it through PayPal too. My PayPal is Julie. The information connected with my PayPal is juliedart@comcast.net. So thank you for that. Somebody had their dad passed. I need to talk to you really quick because all morning I was feeling like someone is on here and is missing their dad, and we just had Father's Day. So I'm going to Anne. I'm going to you. Anne Hurt, and I'll just put really quick. I want to put this in here so you can see. If you can, sweetie, this is my Venmo. I'm just letting you know so that you have it there. Okay, Anne? But I'm definitely going to you. And I'm going to start doing your reading. Okay, sweetheart? So, and thank you for the gifts. I prefer Venmo just because PayPal or TikTok charges you guys a lot, and then they just give a little bit to their creator. So if you can do it that way, that would be better. So, Anne, I'm so glad that you're coming on here, and everybody else today, just to let you know, I'm going to try and do as many readings as I can. I also do private readings to let you guys know that as well. So Anne, one of the things that I'm feeling like your dad is saying, I'll start to see, hear, and feel things once I connect with their energy. And I'm starting to want to call you baby girl, baby girl. Were you the baby of the family, or were you the only girl? I want to keep calling you baby girl. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And I feel like one of the things that I keep hearing is you want to know if your dad is watching over you and if he's proud of you. She says, yes, that does make sense. Okay. Can you answer, are you the baby? Can you answer it in a in a sentence? Can you say, yes, I'm the baby, or yes, I'm the only girl, just so that I know? Because once you answer one of my questions, then it's like a key that moves into the next. Does that make sense to you? And I want to thank everybody else for being here. I'm going to try and join it. And you are the baby. Okay. So notice how he says baby girl. He's showing me really tall. I'm 5'6". So was your dad really tall? Or are there tall people in your family? I feel like I want to, or the feeling of tallness is when a spirit shows me that you're the only girl. I'm the only girl. Okay, good. I understand. Perfect. So is just your dad crossed over, or is your mom crossed over too? Because the first thing that I felt, and the reason why I wanted to do these readings, is because I felt like someone's dad was crossed over. I wish I knew what the lotto numbers were going to be, J-Rod. I really do. Follow your passion and the abundance will come. But Anne, one of the things that I feel like you want to know is, are they very proud of you? Did you go into teaching, or somebody into teaching? Anne, can I ask you that? Are you a teacher? I just keep hearing teaching. And that can mean that you're going to school, or that one of your parents were a teacher too. Thank you, Scarlett. I know I have one person that I'm reading. No, you're not. There's something about teaching. So when I start to see that, and see, I see it on you again. And a teacher can be a leader, can be a manager, or a supervisor. There's something about that you were going to school. Okay. Can I tell you, and I don't mean to give you, follow your heart with this, Anne, but I feel like I understand that. Hold on one second. They kind of like talk to me when I'm talking to them. Did one of them smoke? I'm tasting cigarettes in my mouth, and I don't know why. And this is for Anne. For those of you who are coming on, I am reading other people in the room, Becky, and I'm just taking donations as I read you guys, but I also do private readings. So I'll start to see, hear, and feel things, sometimes even taste things. And Anne, I swear I'm tasting cigarettes in my mouth. So did your dad smoke, or do you smoke? Does it make any sense to you? Okay, then just put it to the side. I know I'm getting that for a reason. And no one passed away in a fire or anything like that. One of the things that I know that is coming through is I stick with what you smoke. Okay, that's why. It's okay. They would just be giving you a heads up. You're not having any health problems right now, but it could lead to that. And I feel like you do it more when you either when you're drinking or when you're nervous. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And it's not a health concern right now, but it may be later. So try to find a healthier substitute, and don't try to quit, because that usually doesn't work. Try to replace it with something healthier. Does that make sense to you when I say that? She goes, yes, absolutely. Yeah. You must really like music. I don't know why I see that, because there's something about music with you. But let me go back to your dad was coming in the strongest, so I'm going to go in with him to see what else he just keeps talking about teaching. So there's something about, sweetie, where, and some of us aren't meant to learn the way that school teaches us. Do you know what I mean? If this is making any sense to you. And then we go through school and we think, I'm not as smart as everybody else. You love music. Okay, good. And when school isn't made for us, then we feel inadequate or not smart enough. But you are smart. You're very hands-on smart. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm the same way, so I'm getting that feeling from you. And I'm getting a feeling that you're more of an artist than you may think. Even though in schools they don't value that art as much as they should, if that makes any sense. Does that make sense to you? Ignore my nails. I need to get them done. So I feel like this is just confirming for you to follow the career that you want to, not what people have told you about, okay? Hey Kai, I'm going to decline you, sweetie, because I'm not bringing people on live on this time, but thank you for requesting. And I really feel like you're wondering right now which direction to go in, so I'm really glad that you're getting this reading from your dad. Yeah, she said, I do a lot of crafts lately. So please know that he's coming forward saying that he really wants you to try and venture in an area of arts. When he was alive, he may have been more logical, but I feel right now that it's really important to know that he's saying go in that direction as much as you can. And I know you say no to teaching, but I feel like you would be a really good teacher. And when I when I say this about our school system, in no way am I saying this about teachers. I love teachers. I feel like our system is really political and needs to be set up the way that teachers want to teach, because teachers would be doing it right, if that makes any sense. So I hope that helps you, Anne. And just know that your dad is proud of you. He said that you keep asking, or you keep wanting to know if he's proud of you. He's very proud of you. Does that make sense to you, sweetie? Stop giving your energy to everybody else, and it's time to make your dreams come true, he says. And he shows me the number 17, so I don't know if he passed away on the 17th or if there's something on January 7, but when he shows me those numbers, they mean something for a reason. Does that make sense to you, baby girl? Good. And if you get a chance and this is a time for you where you have that abundance, I do appreciate a $20 donation for your reading, and I'm just going to kind of go through here as well. Okay, so thank you guys for joining today. You know, sometimes people look at the quality of the group that they have, or the quantity. I just like the quality. Does that make sense to you? Thank you. And like I said, the gifts are sweet, you guys, but TikTok, you know, usually if you pay $25, I feel like they give us 5 cents. So if you could go to Venmo, I appreciate that instead. So hold on to your gifts, because they really don't add much up for the user or whatever, if I can say that. I'm going to pause here for a second and just ask, and I do want to give readings to you guys, but I've been really wanting to do kind of like a forum on Zoom where I do kind of show you guys how to look for signs from the other side. And I kind of wanted to teach a class on it soon. Would you guys, and I was thinking I want it to be reasonable, so I was thinking maybe I'd take like 20 people and it would be like $20, $30, $40 per person, if that makes any sense. Can you guys comment below if that's anything that you are interested in? And the way that it would work is kind of like this, but it would be on Zoom, so you guys could see me doing. Allie says yes. Okay. Because I feel like not only that, because you guys would love that. Okay. Because I've been absolutely okay. I've been feeling like I want to put something like that together, not only just to. Oh, good. Jasmine says yes. So you guys can kind of. Everybody, you guys are making me cry. You know, we all just want to belong, and we all just want a life purpose. Look at me. You guys, everybody says yes, that would be great. And the reason why is because I consider myself a teacher, and though I love doing these readings, I love having a community of people to get together, and then that way, through the Zoom classes, you guys can meet one another as well. Does that make sense? Air hug to you. It's Brittany Bev. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to I have a sister staying with me right now. Thank you. You're so sweet too. I have a sister staying with me right now. Her name's Angie. She calls herself Angie the Angel, and she's my special needs sister. So I'm not planning a lot right now, but I've been thinking about how I want to put it together pretty soon. So if that makes any sense. I think, Jasmine, I'm going to come to you. And as I do this, like I said, it's just a suggestion. If you have the funds right now, I'm just going to put, hold on. I can't see where it says the dash. I'm hearing you guys. Hold on. So I will post that soon on TikTok and let you guys know. Hold on. This is my TikTok or my Venmo handle, Jasmine, and I'm going to give you a reading, okay? Jasmine, if you can come back on. And so thank you guys for that. I will post when I'm going to be having that, and I will post it here on on TikTok. And if you follow me on Facebook, I'm going to put that too. Okay, Jasmine. One of the things that I feel for you, sweetie, is I feel one of the things that they're telling me, and I know we're all powerful manifestors, but you have a really exuberant amount of energy that's really powerful. Are you aware of that? And do you have so much energy that people say that you remind them of the Energizer Bunny? Because I keep hearing that, if that makes any sense to you. And they keep saying, Mom. So is your mom crossed over, or is she here on the Earth's plane? Because as I see you, your name, I just keep seeing, she says, yes. Okay, people do tell you that. And then is your mom on the Earth's plane, or has she crossed over? Because they're just saying mom. They keep saying that. And they're making me feel like you have so many ideas all the time that you don't know which one to follow through on. She's here. Okay. There must be something about, okay, so when I hear mom, this can also be what happened to me last week was a lady's, her friend's mom had passed away, but she was like a mom to her. So I know I have a mom figure on the other side. If it's not your mom, then I've got a grandmother figure or somebody that was like a mom figure to you, very much guiding you. So one of the things that they're telling me, and I'm so glad you're getting this reading today, is because I feel that they want me to tell you, excuse me, as this goes. And anytime in my throat chakra, if I can't talk, it means there's something about the message here. It's safe for you to be powerful. It's safe for you to live an abundant life. I feel like it's not selfish for you to have an idea that you follow all the way through. I just met someone and I'm so scared because I went through a bad divorce. I can see that. I don't hear anything about the relationship right now. They're just talking about your ideas. So hold on one second because that will correlate with the relationship. One of the things that they're telling me is I feel like you're a person with 1,001 ideas, somebody who would be either like inventing something or on Shark's Tank. I keep seeing the lady who invented Spanx and the woman who they made a movie, Jennifer Lawrence was in the movie about her, and the movie was called Joy. I just keep hearing that. So there's something about you being very powerful. So in this new relationship that you're in, if the person is helping you feel powerful, then they get to stay. Because all I can read is the theme for you. I can't read if someone's going to be the person that you should have in your life or the person you shouldn't. And please don't let any psychic medium ever or card reader ever tell you that they can help you get somebody back by either seeing them a couple times or anything like that, because we aren't that powerful, just you are. But one of the things I know for sure is that they're telling me that you took time off between relationships. Is that true, Jasmine? You didn't just go from one relationship and then jump into the other one. Do you know what I mean? I feel you took some time off to heal. And I really, speaking of being, of your power, I feel like you really not gave away your power because you just thought that was the healthy thing to do in this relationship. But I really feel like you're a healer that was with a narcissist. Does that make sense? And you know what they say, what's worse than marrying a narcissist than being married to a narcissist is divorcing one. Okay, so Steph, are you friends with her? Okay, she says yes. So your name is Jay. Stephanie, are you telling me that Jasmine's name is Jay? Yes, he was a narcissist. And Jasmine, is your name Jay, Jaye then? I really feel like you're an author. Jay, I'm just going to call her Jasmine because it feels like it's a good your name on here. You really feel like you're going to be something big. Does that make sense to you, Jasmine? You really feel, okay, yeah, Stephanie, if you cannot do that, sorry, that's okay. I can't read someone else while I'm reading one person, but hold on here. But I want to help you, baby, so hang on. He was a narcissist. One of the things that I feel you for, Jasmine, is I feel like you felt like in your heart, in your whole life, that you were going to be something special. And then you got in this relationship and you did not feel so special. And my advice to you, it's going to sound kind of corny, but don't let someone else steal your Tinkerbell light. You need to get your Tinkerbell light back. Do you know what I mean? And you're growing spiritually at such a rapid rate that unless this person is very grounded and sure of themselves. I don't know if it's going to last, but sometimes we get in relationships that help us be, it's like a band-aid or to help us feel special again when someone else really took that away from us. Does that make sense to you? I feel like you're crying right now. Do you know what I mean? Because you always had dreamed that you were going to do something special, and after this relationship, you did kind of feel like you forgot. Does that make sense? Yeah. You had trust issues because of this narcissist. So you know what? If this person is the right person, then they're just going to be patient. And I always say, I have a friend that went through a narcissist relationship with somebody, and she was very nervous, and the guy was like, look through my phone if you want. He never gave her a hard time till this day. He's like, we can share passwords so you can look through all my stuff. I'll never have anything on there, because he was cheated too and knew how that felt. Do you know what I mean? So if it's the right person, that's good. But I really feel the theme for you right now is power and powerful. If you felt like you were going to ever have an invention or write a book or be on a TED Talk, sweetie, I'm here to tell you and to confirm that that is true. Do you know what I mean? I 100% believe that for you. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Yeah. Oh, Ellie, thank you so much. I actually really am re-releasing a meditation CD, so I'll put that on here too. But I'm so glad. I really like to help people, so that's one of my dreams I've had as a child. So I'm glad that my voice is so soothing. Yeah, so see? So now is the time for self-care and to stand in your power and to write. And if this person is not needy and they're giving you your space and allowing you to grow, then that's the right person for you. But I can't tell you that you're the only one who will be able to see that for you. Does that make sense? That I keep hearing the sky is the limit with you. The sky is the limit with you. And so it's time to fly, Chiquita. Okay? It really is time to fly. So I hope that helps you. I'm going to skip around a little bit because these are like little mini readings. And for those of you who might want a private reading, you can check out my bio. I do readings. My website is peace-serenity. If that makes sense to you. Sorry, a couple people requested at once. Hold on one second. Somebody lost a mom named Jaye. Can I go back to you? Because I feel like with Jasmine's reading, it came over to you, if that makes any sense. And I see how much need there is, so I'm going to try to go live more often. You, Stephanie, can I give you a reading, sweetie? And I'm just sharing that this... Hold on. If you are able to and have the funds right now, this is my Venmo, and I appreciate a minimum donation of $20. Perfect, because it helps me go live here more often. So your mom's name was Jaye. Jaye. Were you going to... God, your mom has such... Oh, Allie, stay on, sweetie. I'd love to do a reading for you too. But I'm going to go back to Jasmine right now. So I know you guys are asking questions, but I can just read one person at a time. So thank you. And listen to these messages, because sometimes if I'm not able to give you a reading, you guys, it goes to a double message to someone else. So one of the things that I was feeling, Stephanie, I just keep seeing so many winged things when there's a white butterfly flying around right now outside my window. And here's the thing, sweetie, is your, much love from New York. Thank you. So I was going to ask you, Stephanie, was your mom very organic, or did she like to spend time out in nature or in her backyard? Or do you have a grandmother figure too that helped raise you? I'm actually getting two people around you. She shows me butterflies all the time. That's making me cry. I'm on the fourth floor. I don't usually see butterflies flying this high. But I do have my window open, just so I can look out. It helps me concentrate. One of the things that I feel, she's calling you little mama. Are you the one who, and she also says thank you. So did your mom have an illness before she passed away? Stephanie? Did she have an illness before she passed away? Because She's telling me thank you. So in some way, shape, or form, you stepped up and are taking care of things. You're pregnant right now. So she's calling you little mama. But she also says that you're the helper. Do you know what I mean? You're welcome, Allie. Thank you for being patient. She also says that you're the little helper. She died suddenly and unexpectedly. There was something that you did that she's thanking you for. So you either you helped in some way. Do you know, there goes the white butterfly again on the 4th floor, by the way, which they don't usually fly up this high. There's something about, she's thanking you for helping. You helped in some way. Do you understand what she's saying about that? And I'm so sorry that she passed away suddenly. Sometimes what happens is spirits, and I think I've explained this a couple times before, but sometimes spirits have their own way. Well, they all have their own way that they want to pass. Yeah, and you took care of everything for her in the family. See how she's saying thank you for taking care of everything. And she just keeps saying that. There's such an elegant feeling about your mom. I don't know how to say it. And you guys seem somewhat alike. Does that make sense to you? Because she's calling you you're the mini me, and she's saying for you to have a baby right now without your mom being here is like, how do I say, it's hurting your heart. You're glad, you have gratitude that the baby is coming, but you're also very sad. Does that make sense? That your mom's not here experiencing this with you. She says, yes, that totally makes sense. Okay, one of the things that I want to know, your mom is always around you. Your mom is always around you. She's a very powerful lady. So all spirits, when they cross, they look at their life and they're either happy or they're not. Your mom seemed pretty happy about the life that she lived. In other words, she knew she wasn't perfect, but your mom always, she had high integrity. Do you know what I mean? If she did something wrong, she apologized for it. And your mom seems to be the kind of person that was very level-headed. And when she didn't get mad easily, but when she did, it was for the right reason. So you better run. Do you know what I mean? She says you're spot on, and it hurts that she won't be here with you. One of the things that I would like you to do, Sunshine, is please email me. I'd like to send you a copy of this book, and for anybody else, it is on Amazon, and it's on an e-version, and it's called I Am Home. And I wrote this book to help people understand how your loved ones are with you on the other side. Yes, you're spot on. That's exactly her. See how she comes through this way. How would I know this? Do you know what I mean? She's very much around you, looking over you, watching over you. I know that. She's showing me that. And my mom used to always sing that, you know, that song, and I hate it when they have me sing, but I'll do it out of my love to want to help you guys, is I feel like you're, that song, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. I keep hearing that song, and a butterfly just hit my window. I feel like I should turn a butterfly just hit my window. She's going to make me cry. And I also want to sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow to you. Do you know what I mean? I feel like your mom's trying to comfort you. Does that make sense to you? Yeah, and then someone said, oh, that's what my mom used to sing to me. See, this is like, there'll be double messages. And then Steph says, I sing that song to my son. See? How would I know that? Your mom is coming through so strong, and there can be double messages. So this means your mom's around you too. And then Stephanie says, oh my God, those are both her songs. How would I know that? Do you know what I mean? You saw me just give 2 other readings. I didn't say this there. She used to sing that to me as well. So here's the thing, baby girl. Your mom's body is dissipated, but her spirit is very much still alive. And how would I know that without her channeling her energy? So she's not missing out on anything. She's vicariously living through you. And sometimes we say people that you miss the most, you see signs from them the least. But everybody stop and listen. I know that everybody's asking questions, but everybody listen to this. This is really important. When your loved ones cross away, they're always trying to give you signs, and they're talking to you, but it's not a disembodied voice. So we feel like, I can't hear them. It's a voice that's inside your head giving you advice where you feel like you're really smart, or you just happen to know this, or they're hooking you up with a stranger that tells you something at CVS or the grocery store. Do you know what I mean? This is the way that it works. So she's around you, baby girl. I'm so happy that you're on today just to even know that. Does that make sense? I'm just so happy. Yeah, good. I really wanted you to know that. So perfect. I hope that brings you some comfort in knowing that she's around. Otherwise, there's no way that I could be able to know this. Perfect. Thank you guys. Thank you. I needed this too. You're so welcome. And thank you for the gifts. I'd rather if you guys, if I do give you a reading that I'm taking Venmo donations. Oh, and Stephanie says, I'm so happy right now. Oh, I'm just giving you a big hug. See, your mommy's with you and she's just showing you signs all the time. And Allie, you are next, sweetie pie. So I wanted to give you a reading. For some reason, I'm trying to message you back, but I can't message you like I did with everybody else. But just know that, oh, maybe, I don't know if you guys are following me. On some of you, I'm trying to message you, but I can't message you unless you're following me for some reason. So we have to be friends, I guess. So please follow me so I can give you guys messages, okay? Because that really helps. And I can also let you guys know when I'm doing these live sessions again. So Allie, Bo Bally. I feel, are you silly? Because I want to go, Allie, Bo Bally, Fanana, Fanny, Fo Fally. I kind of want to do that with you. So Allie, can you message me on the bottom? Is that your full name? Is it Allie? Because I'm giving her a reading. And I will be trying to give you guys some readings here, but I can do one at a time. And thank you everybody for joining. Allie, there's such good energy around you. You have the energy of what I would call a healer. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And with everybody else messaging, I can't see. But one of the things that I was saying, see how everybody's so nice? Yeah, it's Allie. Okay. There's something that I feel like, I don't know what you do for a living, if you are what you consider a healer. She says yes. Okay, and an empath. But there's something about you having fiery energy too. And I feel like you're so here to be a truth warrior. Does that make sense? You do not like it if people lie, even if the lie doesn't affect you. Does that make sense? And you're here for the underdog. Like your life purpose is here to help people with like the underdog, like to be their voice. Does that make sense? You do not like mistreatment, even if it doesn't affect you. She goes, OMG. I just keep getting that. Oh, thank you. That's cute. Little sunglasses. Does that make sense? I'm just going to do something really quick. Hold on, you guys. I hope I can do this. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know. I know Jesus Christ loves me. Thank you, sweetheart. I believe that God and angels are very much supporting my gift. But I'm going to do this with Allie. And nobody worry about anybody else if they come on here. I think some people just want their own show. So don't give anybody any energy. Just stay on the good side and the rest will happen. Okay. She says it does make total sense. So here's one of the things I know, sweetie, is I feel like with that fire energy, you can also get depleted. So I feel like I want to get you a spiritual, not supervisor, spiritual mother, somebody who can help you with this. Because one of the things that I know is that they're saying sometimes you go and then you're going to feel depleted. Does that make sense? And they so don't want that to happen to you. Does that make sense? Because you have a lot of guides around you, guides and angels helping you too. When I feel like I have my gift from God and the angels, but it's not to me a religion. It's just, to me, God is 100% love. And you can call it the universe, the other side, whatever you want. I don't have a moderator today. I'm just doing this for fun, but my Venmo is only if I call upon you, and it's Julie-Dart, D-A-R-T. But you can also go to my website for a private reading if that makes sense. So that's one of the things that I feel for you, Allie. And you're such a cheerleader for everybody else, but they say you doubt yourself. Does that make sense? But you're working on it. You're working on having the confidence in yourself. But I just keep feeling like, and I'm no doctor, but I don't think you're bipolar. If you've ever felt like you're having a really good day, Allie, and then it goes really bad, I just feel like you give yourself to so many worldly needs. And because you can see the injustice, it wears you out. Does that make sense? Thank you. I'm going to try and do one reading at a time. Yeah. Does that make sense to you? So here's the thing, sweetie. You're definitely... Hi, thank you guys so much, Bree. Indeed, she says, this is it. So to help the world and to help other people, sweetie, and this is going to sound, you're going to be like, I don't want to do that. Your self-care, you taking care of yourself so that you can help other people is of the greatest importance, okay? And there are other people that that are being called to help this planet too. And so find a soul family so you don't feel like you're doing it alone. Does that make sense? This is another reason why I want to have a Zoom class to kind of teach this stuff and do random readings. And so you guys can meet a soul family. Because I have a feeling like Allie, some people are feeling either alone. Yeah, look at Nellie say, you got this, Allie. Can we all send Allie some energy? Because I feel like she doesn't allow herself to receive and fear that she's going to feel vulnerable or weak. Do you know what I mean? And here you have been like coming through and yeah, she said, yes, it does. I feel alone. I get that. Because when you're brought into a family and they're like, what's your problem? Or why do you have social anxiety? Or what is it wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you. Oh my gosh. And like I said, excuse my nails. I'm going to get those done. But I love how, listen, everybody's coming on here saying, you got this, Allie. We are your team. And no wonder why they were joking around with you, because they want you to have some fun too. I feel like it's all work and no play. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes what we do is then as light workers is we go to alcohol or other substances to numb, and it doesn't really do anything except put holes in our aura. So then we're on this merry-go-round of, or this like up and down, and then we do feel bipolar and we feel like more empathic. So Allie, come here, baby. You're not here to save the world, but you are here to help it. But right now you get to be, it's going to feel selfish or awkward, but you have the right to receive, and you have the right to receive help from other people. See, she's saying thank you so much, everyone. Perfect. But I really feel like this is your time, this is your year, and especially 2022. I don't know why I see you traveling around so much, and I just want to go back and revisit the word social anxiety. I don't see anything wrong with people who have social anxiety. What I want people to be aware of when they're told that, Allie and other people, is that not everybody is meant to be in crowds. I don't know why we have to label it as a problem. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. That doesn't make sense to me. What if some people just like one-on-one? And here's the thing, Allie, I don't think you have social anxiety, because I feel like when you're around people that you're comfortable with, you're really open and outgoing. She says, I swear I have social anxiety and I want to be a flight attendant in 2002. How would I know this? This is so great. I love doing these readings. Didn't I just say I see you flying more in 2022? And she goes, I swear I have social anxiety and I want to be a flight attendant by 2022. I used to not be able to go out either, and I'd have to put on headphones so that I didn't feel everybody's energy. So the more self-care you have, the more you take care of yourself. Like I used to run around and drink Dr. Pepper and go to Taco Bell, and then I drink like gallons of alcohol at night so I could fall asleep. So it was like caffeine all day and alcohol at night. And I was so open and reactive to everything around me because I am an empath. And to me, you're just putting holes in your energy field, and then people can come in. Does that make sense? Hi, Australia. Yeah, self-love, self-love. So here's the thing. Yeah, you can't pour from an empty cup. That's absolutely right. Man, you guys are amazing. I have watched so many of your readings and none have been as spot on as you. Oh, thank you, Michelle or Michael. I can see it went by so fast. Is this all making sense to you, Allie? Well, I'm really glad you got this reading today. You're welcome, because I feel like stand in your power. And right now your gift as a healer is first for you, and then it's for other people. I didn't even start at the beginning. You're amazing. Ditto back to you. You're amazing. So I'm so glad. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to jump around here a little bit. And for those new people, my name is Julie, and I'm a psychic medium, and I'm offering mini readings here for a $20 donation. You're welcome, everybody. Thank you. I'm going to go here. I think, hold on one second. I'm going to let it roll for a little bit, and then I pick people as I start to kind of see. You're so amazing too. Thank you. So I think I'm going to Michelle Hansen. Now, Michelle, is this your name? Is your first name Michelle? Hold on. And then that's my Venmo. Okay? So I'm just doing $20 donations. Really quick, and I just saw something I'll pay attention to in a little bit. So Michelle, I'm going to do a reading for you. And then Megan, if you can hang on about your best friend, can you give me about 20 minutes or 10 or 15 minutes with Michelle? Okay, Michelle. Okay, thank you. Michelle. Oh my gosh. One of the things, see, I have a lot of healers on here. Is one of the things that they're showing me. I don't have my information here yet. I can get it. I can send it in a little bit. I'm so sorry. That's okay, sweetie. I just want to give you a reading. I'm just giving you what I have now, okay? So here. I love that. You know, it's so funny because Megan says, I'm here for it, Mama. It's so funny because my kids, all their friends would come over our house after school. My kids are older now, 26 and 23. But they would all call me Mom, and I still miss that. I love being the mom. Okay, so Michelle, don't worry about the payment now. I just write it down that it's for my Venmo, and I have PayPal too, if that works. But let me do this reading for you, and then Megan's going to jump on here too. So one of the things that she goes, yes, thank you so much. I'm shaking. Okay, so take a deep breath, because one of the things that they're showing me is they keep drawing a big heart, a big heart. Do you only have Venmo or do you have Cash App? I only have Venmo. I have PayPal too. juliedart@comcast.net is my email for my PayPal. So thank you. But one of the things, I got to go back to Michelle. So thanks for all the questions, you guys. Michelle. You have a big heart. Do you know what I mean? I just keep seeing that. And you have teacher energy too. So I don't know if you're the kind of person that everybody goes to and you're like this natural counselor that people always tell you their problem. Does that make sense? So yes, I do. Okay. Because one of the things that they're making me feel is, too, is your, yeah, I'm so sorry. I can do one reading at a time, you guys. Thank you. She worked in childcare for 6 years. Okay, I can see that. And I feel like you have a big heart for other people, but when it comes to yourself, you're quite hard on yourself. Does that make sense to you when I say that? So, and they keep saying, Mom, is your mom crossed over, Sunshine? Because if not, then I have a mother figure on the other side coming. So this can be mom, an actual mom, your grandmother stepping forward. And they're also, and she says, yes, 100%. Okay. Yeah. So sometimes what happens, and this is totally normal because I do this too. I'm a big giver. You have a 2-year-old. Okay. I'm a big giver. Whew. That's why they're calling me Mom. But I still have a grandmother figure or somebody on the other side. So I'm just going to stay with that. And on your dad's side, is there anybody named Frank or Francis for you, Michelle? Either here or crossed over. And if you're married, this can be their family too. I know I have a woman around you coming forward. And there's sometimes double messages. So sometimes people say, my grandfather's name was Frank. Your grandfather is there. Okay. Yeah. Just write these names down. They will make sense in the end, okay? Yeah, that's okay. So let me go back to what they were saying, because I always stick there. There'll be like 2% of your reading that I don't know, and that will make sense later, because your mom will be like, that's my dad's name or something like that. Okay, perfect. One of the things that they're saying is that, and I do this too because I'm a big giver, Michelle, is that I'll run around and help a lot of people, and then I won't help myself. And at the end of the day, I'll be like, kind of like this silent martyr. And I'll be like, gosh, is anybody going to help me today? And I feel like you're going to laugh when I tell you this. Does that make sense? Thank you, Aurora. You're helping a lot of people too, I feel like. Thank you. It's my goal. It was my prayer before this. She goes, yes, yes. So here's the thing, sweetie. Especially before your child gets older, accept help. Even and this is not to pick on you, but they're saying like you're going to have to stop being like a control freak. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying that in a kind way because you're only so controlling and on things because you like things to be perfect for others. But sometimes, sweetie, let's just say they can be good enough. They don't always have to be perfect. Does that make sense to you, Michelle, when I say that? And they show me the number 3. So do you have 3 people in your family or do you want 3 kids? I keep seeing a number 3 with you. Does that make sense to you when I say that, Michelle? Yes, it does, she says. Oh, gosh, we have so many people. Africa and Botswana, welcome. Thank you. Good morning. They're saying it's in the morning here. Does that make sense to you? Good. Michelle says, I have 3 people in my family. Yep, that's it then. And we are getting married in September. Okay, perfect. And then somebody from South Africa. Good morning. Hi. Thank you for joining. So, Michelle, this is the thing. I feel like also it's not going to surprise me if one of the things that you do here and not anytime soon, because I really feel like much like when I was giving Allie her reading, your life purpose is something where you don't have to do everything by yourself. And write this down because I feel like you're a leader and the more you learn how to delegate, the more successful you're going to be. And it's not going to surprise me if you either open a foundation. Hi from Kenya. Hello. Good morning. If you're going to open a foundation or start a company. Does that make sense to you? Or run a business? Does that make sense to you, Michelle, when I say that? She goes, yes. But sweetie, you can't, you're not going to be able, you're going to burn yourself out if you don't delegate. Do you know what I mean? You're going to burn yourself out. This is just a forewarning. And then it's almost like, and you've tried to do this, right? When you try to do too many things at one time, something doesn't work out. Like if you're cooking 5 things, something's going to burn. So do it one at a time, follow it all the way through and delegate it. My fiance is trying to start a business. Okay. Unless it's part of your idea too, I feel like I just see the power around you. So please know they may have the idea, but it may be like you have a head for business. Does that make sense? But this is just even a forewarning. If someone wants to help you do the dishes and they don't stack the dishes exactly the way that you want in the dishwasher, as long as they get clean, who cares? Do you know what I mean? So Michelle, I'm just feeling like your success is going to become, she says, yes, it does. Your success is going to be hand in hand with you learning how to delegate and trusting that other people can do the job, but they don't have to do it perfectly. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. And there's a fine line there. Like if the dishes aren't clean, then get on them. But like I feel like delegate things to other people because that's really going to help you a great deal. Does that make sense? And there's a man around you, Michelle, and they're talking about dad and they're talking about heart area. Did your dad have problems, heart problems? Or is there, hi from Texas, or is there somebody who passed away with a heart attack on your dad's side of the family? Does that make sense to you, Michelle, when I say that? You're welcome. Perfectly. Good. I'm so glad to be able to give you this reading today. And please know, these are like little mini readings I do. And I'm reading a lot of people's different energy back to back. But if you want a private reading, I do those too. North Carolina. Perfect. Okay, perfect. And I forgot who I said I was going to do another reading for. Shoot. I've got it. You know what? I'm going to get my pen and write these down. But I did tell somebody after Michelle to hold on so that I could give them a reading. Hold on. Michelle said she was sick for a long time and was very unexpected. So see, then that's where the energy's coming from. But what happens is when I have a big group, I'm going to, how do you set up a private reading? You go to my, oh, thanks, Aurora. Aurora is like such the helper here. Yeah, Megan. Oh, me patiently waiting. Hi, Megan. Perfect. Okay, so Megan, I can't message you on here for some reason. I don't know. Are you not following me? Some people who aren't following me, I can't message you. But my Venmo is Julie-Dart, D-A-R-T, or my PayPal is juliedart@comcast.net. So just a $20 donation today. And someone said, how do I get a private reading from you? You can see my bio and email me, or you can go to my website and set it up through there too. Yeah, Scarletria. I'm just going to call you Scar. Can I call you Scar? Okay, so Scar, you're after Megan. Thank you for being patient, you guys. Megan, one of the things that I see is you have entrepreneur all over your energy. Does that make sense? Yeah, don't worry about it now. Scarlet. Okay, Scarlet, I'm going to read you after. So be patient, sunshine. Thank you. And thank you. Can we just everybody just breathe into this beautiful group? You guys are all so amazing. I'm loving this. Okay? I don't even have a moderator today, and it's just really sweet. Yeah, is it $20? But don't pay me right now, only if I click on your name. One of the things that I feel for you, Megan, is you have such entrepreneurial energy. Does that make sense? She says, you're so amazing. I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad you're here. See, you guys all contribute to this energy too. Does that make sense? Cleaning with Jade. I'm trying to keep track of everybody, and I don't have anybody doing this. So just if you guys can be kind enough to know, I know I'm doing Scarlet, and then after that, all I can see is cleaning with Jade. I'll try to do that. So stay on here. I'm going to try to do it. Okay, you're currently a stay-home mom. Stay-home moms, I used to be a recruiter. Stay-home moms were the first people that I would hire when I was hiring people, because you can multitask. Does that make sense? So I just keep seeing that. And Megan, why does your heart hurt to me? I don't know if they're telling me that you have a tough exterior, but you're a softie inside. Does that make sense? Your heart hurts to me. Yeah, moms can multitask. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Your heart hurts. Thank you, Aurora. You guys are so healing too. I love your guys' energy. Your heart hurts. So do you have somebody that you're mourning who has passed away? Or do you need this reading for yourself? I'm trying to read the energy. My ex passed away a week ago, and I've spent so long shoving it down with the feelings that are there now. Okay. Were they in a band, or did they just like music, or did they play an instrument? I swear I just keep hearing a garage band. Does that make any sense to you when I say that? We were dear friends, so the ex is misleading. No, I understand. I just keep feeling, but were they really into music? Did you know them from school? I don't know why. I just feel like I can hear a garage band. Did they really go to concerts a lot? Is this making any sense to you? When he was much younger. Okay, that's why I'm seeing this. So you knew him for a long time. Does he have a sister, or were you like a sister also to him? Because he's saying my sister, my sister. Our last date was at a festival. That's why he's showing me that. So whatever song was there, do you know what I mean? And keep in mind, Megan, like when people pass away like this and they liked music, they'll come to you in music. And so I've always shared this as a medium. I don't like it when they make me sing, but I feel like I want to have that song, look at the stars, look how they shine for you. Is that from Coldplay? He has 3 sisters. I was like part of the family. Yep. That's how I can fit. One of the things that I know is that he wouldn't want you to be, how do I know? Because I know you're sad, obviously, but he wouldn't, hold on, he's telling me something. But he wouldn't want you to be sad. Oh my God, that is why sad songs keep me going. Okay. Holy shit, that was his favorite song. How would I know that? Do you know what I mean? Oh my God, he's making me cry. Is there a Kevin or a Carrie? I keep getting a K or a hard K, a hard C or a K name. Does this make sense to you when I'm saying that? And one of the things he's saying is the whole community is mourning him. because there's something about him. Okay, no. Okay, there's the whole community is mourning him. Does this make sense to you when I say that? There's something about, I just really feel like he was a good guy. And I feel like he was in recovery and relapse. That's what I got a feeling of. Because what a great guy. Do you know what I mean? But he was born too sensitive for his time. Does that make sense to you? And I mean, like when I say this again, I don't want to blame our teachers because I love them, but our school systems for people like him, everyone, we got clean with his broken heart. Okay. I'm just going to keep channeling because when I look at all the thread, it goes, so I'm looking over here, but I got you, Megan, I'm paying attention to you. And I feel like I so want to get my nails done because I don't like looking at them this way, but it doesn't matter. This energy is for you. So let me go back to when we have artistic people and they're brought up in a society that's too, yep, I knew it. He dropped out of school and wanted to be a chef. Of course he did. Because when we have people who are brought up and they're too sensitive, they feel like a loser when they're in school, when they're under the umbrella of art. Not because of teachers. I love teachers, but we need to change the way that we are teaching these kids, because some kids learn a different way, and those kids who learn a different way because they didn't get the satisfaction that they needed to hear and the comfort that they needed to hear that they were a good person in school, then they feel lost or like they're a loser. Does that make sense to you guys when I say that? Yeah. And I do private readings. I think I'm going to be able to do a couple of readings. I'm crying over here on that Coldplay song, Is He at Peace? Okay, this is what I want you to know. Everybody who crosses over is at peace. Once they cross over, don't let any psychic or medium tell you that they're stuck because they took their own lives or they had a substance abuse. Every spirit that I've talked to, when they cross over, they're at peace. They're, whatever you believe in, this is what I see. I see a loving energy that we come from. We come here on the earth's plane to share an experience. And then we cross over to go back there. Does that make sense to you? How will I know if he's with me? One of the things I know is he makes me feel, hold on. I'm sad for you, but he wants me to make you laugh. So when he was good with him, it was really good. And when it was bad, it was really bad. Does that make sense? She's saying, yes, it does. One of the things that I know is that he feels at peace now, and he's watching over people. That's what I feel. He really liked music, so he's going to come to you in the shape and form of music. And how's he talking to you? He's having you come on a live feed that I'm doing and having me pick your name and tell you about that song. Out of the billions of songs that are out there, how would I know that song? You've been watching me give readings to other people. I haven't mentioned that to anybody else. Do you know what I mean? And because the word star was in there, he's a shining star. He passed away before his time. I do believe he'll reincarnate in some time and come back here to heal his life and become the artist that he always wanted to be. But he's at peace now, so please know. You are so special. Thank you, Megan. I hope this helps you. And keep in mind, if I'm giving a reading to anybody and you want to rehear this reading again, I save these and repost them on my YouTube channel. Okay? Perfect. Okay, I do remember there's Scarlet, and I know Aurora, you keep coming on, and I wanna do everybody's reading, but I don't have enough energy for everybody. So I know Scarlet is next. And thank you, Dolly. You may not have been here earlier. Thank you for the gifts, but anybody who wants a reading, I'm just asking that you donate to me as I give you a reading, but thank you. Scarlet. Megan, I hope that helped you. This is a random name. Does somebody know somebody named Conrad? I haven't heard that name forever. Scarlet, I'm looking for you, baby girl. Where are you, sunshine? Is she still here? Clean, I know you. House. Scarletta. Okay. I don't know why you're saying no. Scarlett, I just saw you. Oh, there you are. Okay. And if you guys aren't following me, I'm not doing this for followers. I'm just saying that if you want to me to message you, some of you are not following me, so I cannot message you. But anyway, so Scarlett, it's yeah. Let me go. Okay. So one of the things that I'm doing, Scarlett, is I am taking donations either on Venmo, so it's Julie-Dart at Venmo, or juliedart at comcast.net through PayPal. Thank you. Thank you, Megan. Thank you. So I just want to go. And I'm just on the honor system here, so I'm just going to do it and then let you guys do your stuff. Okay, one of the things is that you lost your mom and your dad. Do you still live in their home? Did you have to sell their house? No worries about it. I'm just letting people know as they're sending me gifts. Scarlett, does that make sense to you when I say that? And are you married? Because I feel like I need to say your sister lives there. Okay. Because one of the things I keep hearing, there's a Miranda Lambert song, the house that Dad built. Does anybody know that song? The House That Dad Built. I can't sing that song because I don't know the lyrics. But there's something about, so your sister lives there. I feel like they would be happy that the house is still in the family. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And you guys, thank you for the messages. The House That Built Me. Do you know that song? Because I keep hearing that. Was that really important that, hi everybody, thank you. Yeah, okay, good that the house is still in the family. And are you married? Can you tell me that? Because I feel like saying congratulations to you. Yes. Did you get married after they passed away? Because I feel like I need to say congratulations to you, and that's usually because they weren't here for you. I love that song, and it makes me think of my mom's farm. Yes, you're married. Okay, I need to say this. Okay. Oh, sweetie. And you feel quite young to have, you got married after your mom passed away. Okay. She just makes me feel like she just needs to keep, my dad was there. Okay, that makes sense to me. You feel so young to have people pass away so quickly. Do you know what I mean? I mean, you're so young. That's one of the things that I can feel. And around you, or this is around your spouse or someone on the other side, is there a John or a James? And I don't know who's saying Conrad or Connie. I don't know if that's for you or someone else, but I'm hearing that. And then there's a John or a James. Yes, I was 21 with my mom. Jacob. So who's that? Because I'm getting a J name. I just keep feeling you're quite young when they passed away. And it makes you feel lost. Okay, there's Connie. Hi, Connie. So Jacob is your husband. That's your mom's way of letting me know that. How else would I know that? Are you trying for kids now? There's something about, and I am 26. My dad passed this year. Okay, Sunshine, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Did he pass away from a heart attack or something in his chest? Because my chest hurts so bad. Your mom is saying that you're going to be a very good mom. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Tori. That's very sweet of you. Oh, she says, hello, thank you. You're my favorite medium. My reading from you has completely changed my life. You changed your life on your own, sweetie, but I'm really glad I was able to give you a message. She's like, Scarlett's like, oh my God. Does that make sense to you? You're pregnant. Because your mom is making me feel, she's like, I am crying. Can you message me? Because I'm also a children's author. And I wrote this book. I know it's backwards, but it's called The Night the Moon Was Hiding. It has a little CD that goes with it too. If anybody's looking for a good book to read with your kids, this is my favorite. I made it up when they were younger, so message me and I'll send you a free copy of my book. It's called The Night the Moon Was Hiding, and it comes with a little song that you can download. Congrats to you. So see how she knows. You're always wanting to know, you will. Okay. You're always wanting to know, one, is your mom proud of you? Sweetie, it's like your mom crossed on the other side and it's like, you're welcome. She's like, should you forget who I am? Of course I'm proud of you. Every day I'm proud of you. She says she wants you to do her a favor. Can you do your mom a favor? When you make a mistake on something, or when you can't follow all the way through, can you stop calling yourself stupid? Don't say that to yourself, she says, Scarlett. You go like, I'm so stupid. How could I be so stupid? Don't say that to yourself, she says. So when you make a mistake or you forget something, are you super hard on yourself? Do you understand what she's saying? She does not want you to do that anymore, sweetie. Yeah. So here's what you do. You just say, instead of, it's going to take a while. She goes, wow, thank you, Mom. I miss you. See, she can hear you. That's the thing. And this book that I have also, because I'm an author as well, this one, I Am Home, it really helps people understand how you can communicate with someone who's on the other side. It's available on Amazon or you can download it on Kindle, but it's going to show you that you can communicate with them. Now, sometimes when we miss them the most, we see signs from them the least. Much like the reading that I gave earlier, I can't remember who I gave this reading to, Scarlett. Your mom comes and kind of like winged. She makes me feel like I'm outdoors gardening. I love a lot of plants. I love plush things around me. I want to plant some hydrangeas and some lavender. Do you know what I mean? I want to do this when I bring in your mom's energy, and I immediately want to put like a bird bath or have some things together where I can feel like Snow White, where I go outside and I'm experiencing that nature. Does that make sense to you? She says yes. And so those are signs from your mom. Is your mom a dragonfly or a hummingbird? No, but can your mother manipulate the energy to show you those things at the right place at the right time to show you that she loves you? Yes, they can do that. Does that make sense to you, sweetie, when I say that? So that I hope that helps. And keep in mind, I'm doing these mini readings, but I also do private readings if anybody's interested. She goes, yes, oh my God, she is a dragonfly. See? How would I know that? I just was like, I can just keep seeing her outside. So please know, because of the messages that I was able to give you, that she is around you and she loves you very much. And it's not like your dad's chopped liver, but I really feel like you needed to hear from your mom today. Right when you said that, you go, I want to know if my dad's okay. Your dad's okay, sweetie. He's very tired. His body was exhausted when he passed away. And I don't mean to pick like favorites, but your mom had higher energy than your dad. So I don't know if your mom was your shining light, or if she was the more positive one in your life, or she was just the one with more positive energy. But I feel like your mom has higher energy than your dad. But that doesn't mean anything. It just means that she was the one who was there to brighten everybody's day. If that makes any sense. So I think I'm moving on to 2 more people. Thank you for joining on this beautiful day, you guys. And if you want to re-listen to this, I am posting it on YouTube, just so you know. Okay? I think there was somebody with the name of Clean. There's a cleaning lady. No, I'm just kidding. There's somebody named Clean. I was going to do a reading for Clean. I think I have enough energy for 1 or 2 more readings, you guys, and then you're welcome, Scarlett. You're amazing. I'm glad to be a reader for you guys, and when you guys say I'm amazing, I want to thank you, but this is not me. I'm the conduit, and I am channeling the love from you and the other side, and that's what is amazing. So the love between you guys is amazing. Cleaning with Jade. Thank you, Lady Jane. Aren't you so sweet? Cleaning with Jade. Are you still here? You guys are the most amazing group ever. Cleaning with Jade. There she is. Hi, Sunshine. Look at all the people you have. They could have said, no, she's out of here. Like, they don't know. Here you are. Cleaning with Jade. One of the things that I wanted to bring up, because you might want to do this reading so that you can hear from people who have crossed over. But one of the things that I wanted to share with you is thank you, Jesse Williams. Thank you for being here. One of the things that I wanted to come on here is your name Jade. Is that your actual name, Jade? Cleaning with Jade. Can you put yes on the bottom if that's your name, because that's how I channel the energy. One of the things that they're showing me is you're such a little spitfire. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Can you show the book again? Yes, thank you, Alma. This is one of the books I've written to help people with crossing over. It's called I Am Home. It's by Julie Dart. It's on Kindle or on paperback on Amazon. Yes, it's Jade. Jade. You're a spitfire. Do you know what I mean? You're such a ball of energy. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And I don't know if you're short or if you're little, but I'm 5'7", and I feel like, I don't know if you're quite young, but you're really smart. You're such an old soul, and you hate when people pat you on the head and go, okay, little girl, let the grown-ups do their thing, because you're really smart for your age and you know what you're talking about. You don't like people be downgrading you. Do you know what I mean when I say that? Yeah. She goes, yeah, yeah, I am short of 5'3", but I feel like you're such a spitfire. Does that make sense to you? And thank you, Stephanie, for saying that so everybody can help when I'm doing the readings. And this might be my last reading, you guys. I try not to do my readings when I'm tired, because I don't trust my energy to give a reading if it's low. But one of the things I also feel from you is you've got such entrepreneurial energy as well, just like I can't remember who I read before. But it makes me feel like, do you have your own business? Because I keep hearing, yeah, does that make sense to you when I say that? I just keep hearing entrepreneurial energy with you. And I feel like September, I don't know why I keep seeing September with you. Did someone cross over in September? Is your birthday in September? Does that make sense? Thank you, Aurora, for understanding. My grandmother, Loretta, passed away in January 2020. We weren't very close, but she was on your dad's side, and that's who you want to hear from today. One of the things that I know, thanks, Evita. And Stacy, I'm so sorry, I won't be able to give any more readings after this one, but I try to come on here as often as I can around 3:30 Pacific Coast time, and just follow me, because I'll be doing more live readings for those people who can't get a private reading. Your grandmother Loretta passed away on January 1st. We weren't very close because she was on your dad's side of the family. Okay, there's something about on your dad's side of the family. I don't know why I'm feeling the word brokenness. And I don't understand. I feel like there needed to be a lot of healing and amending there. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know why I keep feeling like, even though you weren't that close to that side of the family, how do I feel like that's like a blessing in disguise for you? Do you know what I mean? Evita, you're amazing. Thank you for coming. She goes, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so as much as you wanted to be there, but I will say this, she has harsh energy. Do you know what I mean? This is no like little quiet grandma. This is a lady who would tell people how it is, whether you wanted that information or not. She kind of makes me feel like somebody who reminds me of someone who was an alcoholic. Was she ever an alcoholic, or did alcohol run on your dad's side of the family? Because remember what I said, is they cross over, they look at their life, they're either happy of their life or they're not. And at this time I just feel like she was not happy with the way she lived her life, that she had a lot of amends to make, and that she would not on this earth take credit for the drama and the pain that was caused because she was stubborn. She was a big smoker, and my dad was an alcoholic and lived with her. Okay. She may not have been an alcoholic, but she has an alcoholic personality. There's something very abrupt, and I don't want to say cold, but almost cold about her. And she is saying that had she lived her life differently, things would be different for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So she's very much on the other side, trying to help you at this time, if that makes any sense. Thank you, Stephanie, for saying that. Does this make sense to you, sweetie? And the thing is, see, when her energy comes, it drops. When your energy was here, I could see Spitfire. You do the right thing even when the wrong thing is occurring. And sometimes that's exhausting for you. But just keep doing that because that's your karma. Don't pay attention to like whoever's like life is moving faster, or if you would have had these parents, your life would have been different. Just please know, I do believe that sometimes bad things happen to good people. And when those good people take that bad thing to happen, she goes, yes, it does. It makes sense. When you take that bad thing to turn it around, you really help so many other people. Do you know what I mean? And it will improve your life a great deal too. Because I definitely see that for you. Does that make sense? And she wouldn't say she was sorry in this life. She wouldn't own up to anything. But she's doing that now. Does that make sense to you when I say that? I do not help with missing people anymore. I'm so sorry, Tanya. I used to do that and work with the FBI, but it's a heavy kind of thing. I don't. But if you message me, I can give you some things that I'm seeing, but I won't take on missing person cases anymore. But I can give you some advice to give people who are working on the case. Is this making any sense to you as I say that, Jade? Cleaning with Jade? I just want you to know, and you have a right to speak up. The next time, I just keep feeling like I would really love you to work with something that's going to help you open your throat chakra. In other words, I would like you to help see you working with somebody who's going to, she goes, yes, it does. Thank you. You don't have to spend a lot of money on, I mean, definitely I go to a counselor, so find a counselor that's going to help empower you. But I have a lot of feeling that you are the chain breaker in your family. So look that up, because being the chain breaker is not always easy. When you're here to break the patterns of things that have been going on a long time, you're often blamed for speaking up when everybody else wants to keep the skeletons in the closet. And then it makes you look like you're crazy when it's really the family who's been toxic for many years, if that's making sense. Yeah. So I hope that this is bringing you some guidance. I hope that this is helping you. Does she know that I had another baby? She shows me the number 2. So do you have 2 babies? Is it 2? She shows me the number 2. And because she didn't step up and help you when she was alive, then when she's crossed over, it's like she's going to be around you even more, because that's her karma to be able to help you. Does that make sense to you? I feel like her life was not over too, because I feel like she never got to meet my first child, and I was scared with COVID, and then she passed away a month after. But here's the thing. Yes, you have 2. That's why she's showing me 2. I didn't know if it's 3 or 4, but she knows. Do you know what I mean? So for her to show me 2, then she knows. She knows, sweetie. But she's very much around you. So look for people who like have her name. Do you know what I mean? Or she'll show you signs through numbers. She makes me feel like a number person, and you feel kind of logical to me. So she makes me feel like she would be working with you through numbers. So my dad passed away on December 12th. And so we would randomly wake up at 12:12. Does that make sense to you when I say that? So look at numbers like on your receipts, on the odometer of your car, on the time that you happen to look over at a phone. And anybody else listening to this, like, just please know this is how this works. I am going to be wrapping up readings, you guys, so I thank you for all the questions that you have. I don't work with missing people anymore. I'm so sorry. But I do know that whether your loved one was killed, or if they just passed away from you're welcome, Jade. She says this makes perfect sense. Thank you for everything. I know that when your loved ones pass away, they're always around you. If you can't feel them, what happens is that we don't see signs from people that we miss the most. So I miss my mom a great deal. So I always write to her when I'm missing her. And then it doesn't do anything at the beginning. But I feel like the more I write to her, the more I start to see signs that she's around. And sometimes we're just too serious to feel like the energy, like we can't read the energy. So you have to think like a child when you're channeling. So ask your loved ones for a sign that they're around you, and then just go for a walk or a drive or something like that. Take a bath, and then the answer will come to you. Do you know what I mean? And I'm so sorry that you're missing your dad, sweetie. I see all these things on here, and that's why I love being a medium, so I can helpfully show you guys that though their body has dissipated, their spirit is very much still alive. How would I know everything that I know? And I just wanted to do a shout out to Stephanie. I know I didn't have you as my moderator, but you were really good in kind of being on here, sweetie, so I want to thank you for that. If you do want a private reading, please check out my bio. If you are late in listening to this and you wanted to listen to it again, I'm going to go ahead and put this on YouTube in a while. And I'm so sorry for all the people that have lost somebody who didn't get a reading today. But I just want you to know that I do these readings so that you can know that if their loved one was around, then your loved one is around you too. And I hope this brings you joy and comfort today, and letting you know that that love is still alive on the other side, and that you will be reunited with the spirits once you cross over too. So it's never goodbye permanently. It's just to see you later. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. If you're interested in following me, I will be doing live sessions again on here for people who can't quite afford a private reading. You want a private reading, you can check out my Venmo, or my Venmo, my bio, but you can also go to Julie-Dart, or julie.dart@comcast.net, or you can go to peace-serenity.com to see my website, and you can sign up there. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful evening, and I want to thank all the spirits that are crossed on the other side who helped provide such loving messages for everybody. What a beautiful group. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. Bye.